The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. As tonight we're bringing you the OP Racing in the Bickford Strong 250 at Daytona. Here in the dark, the lights have come on. Unlike last week where the lights did not come on, race was called on a short of failure to pay the bills. But the lights are on here, the sun is set, and we have a beautiful night of racing scheduled for you here tonight. 3 stages. First stage will end at lap 25, second stage will end at lap 50, and then the final stage will be a 50-lap sprint. The Bickford Strong is in honor of a league member who lost 2 friends in a tragic ending, and we're here to remember them tonight. If you'd like further information, you can reach out to the league and contact them as hashtag Bickford Strong, also a trending tag as well. Anyways, final minute of practice on its way. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and go through our top 10 list here tonight. Right now, Kelly Milam on top of the speed charts, Rick Seabrins, followed by Tristan Walker, Jacob Sayers, and DJ Mitzel make up the top 5 here on practice sheets. Whew, running out of things to say already. Coming up next, we'll be qualifying. Don't forget, Monday, January 21st, at 8 p.m. Central, the OP Racing Superspeedway Series will be doing Daytona International Speedway 2007. I'm going to be doing the bumpy road, the bumpy Daytona. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, January 15th at 8 p.m., the RFC Vapor Trails Clothing Truck Series will be doing the Kaylee Phillips Memorial 150. So make sure you're tuned in for that right here as well. So with practice starting to wind down, several drivers turning in some practice times, we're going to get into qualifying. And then we're going to let these drivers loose, see what kind of trouble they can get into. As Todd Poston in the 30, instead of using the brakes, he's going to use the wall. Shutting it down, qualifying, getting ready to take away. What we're going to see these drivers come out of pit road. And they are going to run around the high side here for quite a while, for an entire 2 laps. The warm-up lap, and then their first lap on the clock. And then comes the speed. Second qualifying lap will be the one that they want to make sure they get right. They're going to drop down to that yellow line. Once they drop down to the yellow line, oh man, all bets are off. Scott Bellum in the 07 machine. A lot of drivers out on track. We're going to try and bring them all to you. Kelly Milam in the 46. Josh Milam in the 7. That is a father-son duo. Josh Milam on the clock for his first lap. Cody Eldred, last week's race winner in the 14. Race got called short due to the light issue. When the race was called, Cody Eldred was the one scored out front. That 14 machine picking up its first win of season number 2 here in the OP Racing Superspeedway Series. Cody now on his first qualifying lap. Rick Sebren's in the 4. Ben Peterson in the 18. As they start to turn in their lap times, we'll start bringing them to you. Tristan Walker right now on pole. As I said, these guys are going to take 2 laps on the clock to really lay down their best lap. Right now the 17 of Tristan Walker does have pole. Derek Conley in the 28 sitting in second. Scott Bellum is third, and Kelly Milam is fourth. Walker across the line. He is going to jump to 5th place. Now moving him into 4th as timing and scoring catches up. But Derek Conley in the 28 machine, that is your pole sitter for the moment. Scott Bellum in second. We go on board with DJ Mitzel in the 61. Mitzel hugging that yellow line right here. Very smooth Daytona, very easy to drive around. Trying to get all he can. Down below the yellow line. Not illegal here in the OP Racing Superspeedway Series. And Mitzel's gonna cross the line. He's gonna move into 4th place. Cody Ober in the 8 machine. Cody Ober looking very stout here. Had a great run going last week. Ran up front all night long. Won a stage. Won a very dramatic stage. Very close fight to the end, and Cody Ober's going to sit in second place right now. Next up is old D Coop, Dwayne Cooper in the 00. Cooper hugging that white line, now yellow line. Right now he is in 9th place. Robert Payne picked up his first win in the series on our opening race. He's looking to get another win. Had to miss a few weeks, so he's fallen down the point order. But a few good showings, maybe even another win, and really boost those points, put him back into contention for this thing. Want to give a huge shout out to everyone in YouTube. Thank you very much for hitting up the chat. And can't forget everyone in Twitch as well. Thank you very much for joining me. Tonight we are doing a restream where we are on YouTube and on Twitch. I hope it's all looking good, working right. Robert Payne crossing the line. Right now he is going to be in 12th place. Jacob Sayers in the 39 machine. Sayers crossing the line. He is going to jump into 9th. Dwayne Cooper now 10th. The 62 of Les Levy. He is out on track now. We go on board with Les as he gets on the loud pedal for his first time timed lap. Les down this long Daytona backstretch into the corner, making it look easy. See how many drivers we get out here tonight. I expect to see a full field. And Les Levy jumps up to 4th place in the 62 machine. To score him 4th for now. Just a few cars still out on the track. One of them is J.R. Hager. Hager in the 48. Bella's Outfitters on the machine. Black and orange. Very stout. Sharp looking car down through the tri-oval across the line. Hager gonna shut it down. Good enough for 7th here tonight. And pops the engine. Here comes the 71, a squirming Herman. Stephen Herman dropping down onto that yellow line for his qualifying lap. His first one was a 50.891. But as we like to do here, we're going to step away and play our national anthem, and we'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you very much for joining me here tonight. My name is KR Stolfus, and this is going to be your starting lineup for the OP Racing Bickford Strong 250 here at Daytona. Row number 1, going to be the 28 of Derek Conley, and on his outside will be the 8 machine of Cody Ober. Row 2 is going to be the 07 of Scott Bellum and the 62 of Les Levy. Row 3 will be the 18 of Ben Peterson and the 46 of Kelly Milam. Row 4, the 48 of J.R. Hager and the 61 of D.J. Mitzel. Row 5, Travis Elliott and the 17 of Tristan Walker. Row 6 will be the 39 of Jacob Gadam Sayers and Dwayne D. Coop in the 00. Row 7 will be the 30 of Todd Poston and the 14 last week's winner Cody Eldred. You guys would like, you can find Todd Poston on Facebook live streaming this race for an in-car look at what he's got going on. Row 8 will be the 3 of Robert Payne and the 4 of Rick Seabrans. Row 9 will be Squirmin' Herman himself and the 15 of Alex Green. Row 10 will be the 7 of Josh Milam and Mark Vega in 20th. Row 11 will be Kenneth McCullough Jr. and David McCullough. Another family pairing right there, David and Kenneth McCullough. There is a third McCullough, but he was not able to make it out tonight. Row 12 will be the 88 of Josh Durham and the 24th, Jason Kinzer. Row 13 will be the 11 of Chase Berry and the 84 of Aspen Belvin. Row 14, Stacy Bedard and the 104 of Brandon Beckrow. And last but not least, in the 15th row, David Overstreet in the 02 machine. Derek Conley, your control car, your lead car, the one we all have our eyes on for this restart. As I mentioned, we are going to be doing stage racing. Stage 1 will end on lap 25. When they come around to complete lap 25, that checkered or green and white checkered flag will drop. Green flag is out, and we are underway for 250 miles here at Daytona. Derek Conley starting to edge out in front of Cody Ober just a little bit. Not something you want to get too far ahead here at Daytona, but reeling him in right away on the inner lane as the 07 is Scott Bellum. Down this backstretch for the first time, field lined up 2 by 2, looking very nice and steady on it. A lot of room being given right now. I say that, Cody over with a big wiggle coming up off of 4, but gathers it back in, and we stay green. Almost a pile up at the front of the pack. Lap number 1 completed. Your race leader, Derek Conley, credited with that lap in the 28. Cody Ober with some help from Les Levy in the 62, starting to edge out in front just a little bit here. And now Ober is going to drop down, put the 8 machine of Cody Ober out front. But here comes the 46 and the 62. They're getting a good run on that upper lane. And I believe Les Levy's going to get credited with that lap lead, and he is. Go on board with DJ Mitzel. He is your 3rd car in the outside lane. Mitzel looking at a chance of redemption from last week, unable to see what was going on because the lights came out. The lights did not come on. Unfortunate contact happened. He had a great run going. He is looking to get back into that. Once again, put that 61 machine up front. Just like that, we're already on lap number 4. This, oh, contact. Jacob Sayers in the 39. He is up and around. Has caught Alex Green in the 15 machine. That airborne machine driven by Jacob Sayers in the 39, looking a little wadded up. Gonna see what happened to Sayers here. Go to our replay. Dwayne Cooper and Jacob Sayers making contact. Josh Milam getting a piece of it. Cody Eldred involved. We go on board with Dwayne Cooper. And man, that's hard to say. It looks like Sayers thought he was cleared. It just wasn't quite there. One more time from high atop the blimp. Back to live we go, under caution here for the first time. Good time to talk about our race analysis. Air temp 77 degrees, 1 degree humidity. We will be doing 100 laps for 250 miles. Tire window, well, we're at Daytona. We're not really going to use tires, but fuel is something to keep track of. Only making about 20 laps on fuel. Pit road speed limit is 55 miles an hour. Now with this caution coming out, maybe with help from another one, these guys can make it all the way to the end of the stage without a pit stop. However, a lot of guys have hit pit road. J.R. Hager, one of them. Rick Sebren's the first one off of pit road. Looks like he just drove through his pit stall though. Travis Elliott in the 51. Right now, he will be scored in 12th place. But Cody Ober is your race leader. Guys, we're going to step away for just a minute. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and I have got right now the 18 of Ben Peterson as he's driving down pit lane. Ben, I didn't know you were going to hit pit road.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what our fuel window was, so I figured, well, might as well come with one to go and top it off, and then hopefully we can make it to the stage with that.
18 machine looking good so far. Looks like you got through that first mix-up by being up in front of it. How do you feel your chances are making to the end of the stage now that you're at the back?
I think they're really good. My whole Oculus Rift went black coming out on the turn 2, and so I had to pull off. But as far as making it back to the front, I don't see a problem. The Dead Pedal Chevrolet should be pretty good and get up there and get a good stage win. We'll see what happens.
All right, Ben. Well, before we let you go, any shout-outs, thank you, sponsors you'd like to mention?
Just my main sponsor, Dead Pedal Coffee, for hopping on board this season, and my teammates, 3 Wide Motorsports.
All right, Ben. Well, good luck to you, man, and make that thing go fast.
10-4, thank you.
That is the driver of the 18 machine, Ben Peterson, taking a moment to talk to us there. All right, so field is reset. Les Levy, your race leader. On his outside, Derek Connolly in the 28. Cody Ober, while we were away on break, pulled it down pit road. Here we go for restart number 1. Green flag is back out, and we are underway once again. Everyone getting through the gears as cleanly and quickly as possible. Derek Conley starting to edge out just a little bit, but here comes that inside lane right through the middle of the corner. So hard to keep the momentum going through that outer lane on the corners, but man, they make it up down the straightaways. Side by side through turns 3 and 4. Derek Conley losing a little bit of ground now to Les Levy. Levy in the 62, Kelly Milam in the 46. Kelly Milam and Derek Conley, teammates, part of Fuel Sim Racing. Other teammates to talk about. And GOP Racing DEI wannabes, that will be Alex Green in the 15, Cody Ober in the 8, and Robert Payne in the 3. And then we got several more teams. We'll try and bring them to you, but right now Derek Conley gonna make a move for the lead, pulls down in front of Les Levy, so put Derek Conley to the front. $17, big wiggle there, keeps it in check. DJ Mitzel in the 61, French's yellow mustard machine. And then the Tide Pod eating 17 of Tristan Walker. Walker and Mitzel, first and second car in your outside lane. Walker looks like he's trying to get somebody to go with him into the third lane, but not just yet. We are working lap 11 of 100. And now Conley with that inside lane through the corner. He is going to edge out DJ Mitzel here, but Mitzel's going to challenge right back. And that one was very close to being a tie, and that is going to go to Derek Conley as that lap led. Conley has led for 2 laps. DJ Mitzel has been out front for 1. And the 17 of Tristan Walker, he looks like he's wanting a piece of this action. We go on aboard with Walker. Concentrating very intently. Looking out the front of it. Steep banks. Gyro cam really letting us know just how steep of a combination of curve, turn, banking. Words are hard. Les Levy has led the most laps so far with 6. This stage starting to wind down now, getting close to 10 laps left in it. A lot of wiggling going on, a lot of movement here. Drivers are starting to jockey for position. Dwayne Cooper right now, he is all by himself in that third lane. Doesn't have any help, but he is hanging on for all he is worth, way up high. Maintaining speed very nicely, but only a matter of time before he starts losing ground here. He's got to find somewhere to fit in. And Robert Payne in the 3, he's going to go with him to help. So now here comes the 8 of Cody Ober. 2 teammates trying to hook up, the 8 and the 3. Cody Ober in the 8, Robert Payne in the 3, Dwayne Cooper in the 00, trying to get that third lane working, trying to build some momentum, and they are gaining a few inches every lap. DJ Mitchell, though, he's out front in the 61. Get a look at the rest of the field here. The 17, Tristan Walker. Big shove through the middle here. Dwayne Cooper all by himself right now, has lost all of that help he had. And losing ground, now he's gonna tuck in behind the 07 of Scott Bellum. Four cars in that second lane now. Christian Walker, J.R. Hager, 07 of Scott Bellum, and the 00 Dwayne Cooper. And now make it the 84 of Aspen Belvin. Belvin, our last season's champion, trying to pull off a repeat. Our inaugural season champion, the 84 of Aspen Belvin. Can he make it 2 for 2? You'll have to keep tuning in, because we got a long season still to come. And DJ Mitchell's going to lead another lap in that 61 machine. Derek Conley in the 28, pushing him now. Hager in the 48 looks like he's going to move up to the high side here with some help from the 07 of Scott Bellum. They are losing a little bit of ground here, not really teamed up very well. Now Conley thinking about the high side. He is going to commit to the high side. Les Levy in the 62 is going to move up a spot here in that inside lane, filling that empty spot that Conley left. Conley with a little bit of a run, but here comes DJ Mitchell right on back. Conley is going to clear him, and Tristan Walker now back as the lead car in that second lane. J.R. Hager and Scott Bellum, 4807. Trying to get that third lane working as we're nearing the end of stage number 1. Christian Walker making that car real wide in the 17. Kelly Milam in the 46, thinking about making it 3 wide as Walker washed up the track. Milam is going to clear him. Cody Eldred in the 14. Now he's going to move to the outside of Les Levy to put the 14 of Eldred, who we saw get into a little bit of a kerfuffle in the first caution. Here he is back to the front, damaged front end and everything. That 14 machine picking up a win last week, trying to make it 2 for 2. And Eldred, with enough momentum, has the nose on Conley, but not able to clear him through the corner. Cody Eldred in the 14, Kelly Milam in the 46. Eldred, a lone car entry, no teammate for him. Down the backstretch, Conley edging out now on Cody Eldred, but the 46 and the 14 starting to push a little bit harder right now. Stage 1 will end when the flag, the field hits the start-finish line to start lap 25. That will end the stage. The leader at that moment will be the stage 1 winner, earning some bonus points. Side by side, still very deep in this field. Front runners trying to sort out who's gonna be the one to beat. 28 of Conley, he is out front right now. Cody Eldred had a moment where I thought he was going to be able to clear him, but just not quite there yet. Trishan Walker in the 17, he has fallen all the way back to 14th place after getting shuffled up to the high side. "27 cars on the lead lap, 27 cars all battling for this top spot for the end of the stage. Jason Kinzer in the 28 is in 28th spot in the 54 machine as we got drivers breaking away for pit stops. Cody Eldred in the 14, he has already made his stop. He should be good to go the rest of the way. Kelly Milam in the 46, however, has not. We'll see if Milam can get to the end of this thing on fuel. Milam, the only driver out there that has not made a pit stop now. Derek Conley on pit road. Race off of pit road here. Going to be an important one, and DJ Mitchell easily getting by, as we're going to go 3 wide here in the race for the lead. Aspen Belvin in the 84, looking for some help from the 51 of Travis Elliott. Dwayne Cooper in the 00, final lap of stage number 1. Kelly Milam not making a pit stop yet. Does he have enough fuel? Cody over in the 8 should be good to go. Rich Seburn's in the 4. He's got a good run on the outside with the 54 helping him along of Jason Kinzer. Kinzer would like to get a lap back for sure. He is going to be the free pass car, but he is 3 laps down. And here we go. Cody Eldred in the 14, going to be out at the line. And Eldred is going to be your stage winner. Although I should probably wait for race control to confirm. But I believe it was Cody Eldred. But man, it was very close between him and Dwayne Cooper. As they are waiting to get caught up to the pace car here. The guys in front of them, those were all the ones that had to make pit stops. And it is confirmed, our stage 1 winner is the 14 of Cody Eldred. We'll get a quick word in with Cody after he makes his pit stops. So while that is going on, again, want to thank everyone for coming by for the Bickford Strong 250. Down pit road, here they come. 14 into his box cleanly. Dwayne Cooper as well in that 00. Dwayne Cooper with a short pit stop there. And Rick Sebren's in the 4 challenging Dwayne Cooper, but it looks like it's going to go to Dwayne Cooper. Everyone making a pit stop here, and let's see if we can't get a quick word in with our stage winner, Cody Eldred. I'm going to try and pull him up here for this. Cody, this is KR in the broadcast booth. You got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, you just scared the hell out of me, bro.
Yeah? Well, I'll tell you what, you win a stage, you better be ready to be scared.
I get you there, man.
Well, congratulations. Stage win becomes yours in that 14 machine. You picked up a race win earlier, or I should say last week, and you're picking up right where you left off with another win in stage 1.
Yeah, it feels good, and I super appreciate you waiting until after I'm out of the pits to interview me.
Oh, it's not like I was gonna make you crash or anything, right?
No, you wouldn't do that.
I would never do that. Well, man, nice job on winning the stage. What's it like out there? What are track conditions? How are drivers handling tonight?
So far, so good. I'm trusting the people that are pushing me, and they're not going to push me in the turns, which is always nice. Couple little fears here and there, but should be a solid run this week.
All right, man, going forward, are you going to be able to make it 2 in a row, not only in stage wins, but in race wins?
Oh man, that's a wet dream right there, man.
All right, well, good luck to you in that 14 machine. Before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous?
Yeah, Old School's Motorsports, and if my little cousins are watching, Bryce and Jordan, appreciate the views that you're giving MaxSpeedTV.
All right, that is the 14 Cody Eldred. Cody, we'll put you back in your little corner and try not to scare you next time.
Appreciate it.
Cody Eldred in the 14, folks. All right, we're going to step away, set up for our second stage, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The 4 of Rick Sebren's, the control car, the 00 of Dwayne Cooper on his outside. We are getting ready to go green flag racing for stage number 2. Once again, the green flag will drop, and then hopefully when the caution flies on lap 50, we'll have all beautiful, clean and green racing, but this is super speedway pack racing. You never know what's going to happen. It's the 4 of Rick Seabrans getting ready to go. Dwayne Cooper on his outside. Aspen Belvin and the 50. Aspen Belvin in the 84. The 51 of Travis Elliott. Making up row number 2. Here we go. Back underway. Green flag in the air. And Rick Seabrans, Dwayne Cooper drag race down to turn number 1. These guys trying to get as much. Ooh, the 2 and the 48. Big moment by the 48. He had to check up. That has got the 39 of Jacob Sayers behind him. Those guys, big gap, but they haven't lost it yet. They can team up. They are going to see some guys probably drop down on the inside here. But right now, Dwayne Cooper with help from the 84 of Aspen Belvin working that high line. Rick Seabrans in the 4, got the 51 of Travis Elliott helping him. Getting these plate restricted cars up to full speed takes a moment or two. Sun is starting to set here at Daytona, and a beautiful sunset it is. Down the backstretch, the 48 and the 2. The 48 is starting to catch back up to the 2 after the 2 had to check up, accordion effect. Lights reflecting very nicely off the cars. We go on board now with Dwayne Cooper in this 00. Dwayne, a very colorful personality, wearing a very colorful fire suit. Likes to do a Facebook Live pre-race show on his own. Spends about 5 minutes yakking at everyone through one way or another. Very entertaining. Always enjoy those. All right, now Dwayne Cooper leading that outside lane. And folks, we're in the middle of stage 2. Let's do a little bit of crank it up. Rick Seabrans in the 4, still out front. Dwayne Cooper in the 00, still holding on to that second spot. Now the 51 trying to be scored in second. The 17 of Trishan Walker, he's been shoved down below the yellow line. Now Walker is going to fold back into line here, but he is in danger of losing the draft. He is going to fall all the way back, about 3.4 seconds back, to where Kelly Milam and the next group of drivers are sitting. That is the 3 of Robert Payne, the 54 of Jason Kinzer, and the 104 of Brandon Beckrow. Cody Eldred in the 14 are stage 1 winner in this group as well. Meanwhile, the 4 of Rick Seabrans still out front. Seabrans now takes over most laps led with 7 laps. Rick, a very stout plate track driver, very savvy, able to make some very good moves at the right time. David McCullough in the 2 machine. McCullough looking to lead some of his first laps of the night, but he's got to get around the 51 in the 4, and he's going to make a move to the high side. J.R. Hager in the 48 going to close the gap. McCullough in the 2 looking for that bump from the Dwayne Cooper machine. And now they start to build momentum and gain energy, gain a few inches on that inside line. Inches turn into car lengths lap after lap. That becomes the best way to gain your advantage here at Daytona. Make the right moves slowly, carefully, and gain that little bit of ground that you can every time it presents itself to you. Side by side, here comes McCullough trying to lead, and he is scored in the lead for the moment. Down the backstretch they go into turn number 3. He's not going to be able to clear Rick, and he does clear him. The 4 of Rick Sebren's now in second. The 2 machine, David McCullough looking to lead his first laps, but Sebren's, maybe he's got other plans for it. Rick Sebren's wants to try and get back to the front. That one was too close to call, and it goes to Sebren's. That 4 machine would not be denied that lap lead. He pulled it off. We are on a lap 38 of 100. Looking through the field, some other exciting drivers to watch. The 15 of Alex Green. A little bit of damage on him, but this is a driver who's not afraid to come from behind. He's not afraid to squeeze into tight spaces. He finds a way to make it work. Alex Green in that 15 machine right now. He is sitting in 11th place, right behind the 39 of Jacob Sayers. Behind him is the 24 Stacy Bedard. That 24 machine sporting a Penske paint scheme, yellow and blue. Stacy Bedard started 27th, has moved up into 12th place, so great forward momentum for this 24 machine. Cody Ober in the 8. The 15 of Alex Green, 2 teammates starting to work together here. They found each other. They're going to hold hands. They found each other, and now they're going to hold hands as teammates. Go hand in hand. 10 laps to go in stage number 2. Right now, the 2 machine, David McCullough out front. Rick Sebren's right behind him. Dwayne Cooper in the 00 trying to make that outer lane work. Aspen Belvin in the 84's got to get on his back bumper and push him. Starting to gain a little bit of ground. McCullough leading that lap. Has 2 laps led now for Dave. Still side by side as they have been for almost all of this race. I believe they're gonna have to make a pit stop as well. They got 9 laps left on fuel. We've been clean and green this entire stage. Some of these drivers in the back, they might be able to make it, as Rick Sebren is going to make a move for the lead here. Dwayne Cooper gonna get to that back bumper of the 4 machine. But here comes the 51 of Travis Elliott. Elliott's gonna get to the bumper of the 2. Sebring's dropping down. We got lap traffic coming up. Gonna stay high. Hopefully we'll get through this lapped car. Or a car about to be lapped. That is the 61 of DJ Mitzel. We now have 2 cars 1 lap down and 1 car 2 laps down. DJ Mitzel in the 61 is the first car 1 lap down. Sebring's now has McCullough on his outside. Dwayne Cooper watching these guys swap the lead again and again. Cooper pushes one of them to the front, and then when they are clear of that inside lane, they drop down to the bottom. For the moment, Sebring's hanging tough. But McCullough, as soon as he gets a chance to clear him, he's probably going to drop down below. Jacob Sayers in the 39. He's starting to make some moves to the front. He's now the 3rd car in the inside lane. And now Dwayne Cooper making a move down to the inside. The 2 machine of McCullough had him in tow with him. Now the 84 of Aspen Belvin with the 89 of Kenneth McCullough right on his back bumper. As I mentioned, there were 2 McCulloughs in this race, the 89 and the 2. There is a 3rd McCullough in this group. As not able to make it out tonight though. The 89 of Kenneth McCullough now on the outside, pushing the 84 of Aspen Belvin. And a big blink by the 2. That's going to slow up the inside lane. Wiggle through the tri-oval there. That could have been a very big moment. This inside lane is starting to fall apart here. That is going to give the outer lane the chance it needs to strike, but they have got to form up and they got to push hard now as we got 4 laps to go in this stage. Aspen Belvin dropping down in front of the 2 of McCullough. Now Kenneth McCullough in the 89. He is out front of the outer lane. Aspen Belvin leading that inside lane. Meanwhile, the 4 of Rick Sebrins is really starting to lose some ground here and fall back. 62 of Les Levy going another lap down. Aspen Belvin leading his first laps of the race. Getting very, very close to each other right there. Trying to get every ounce of speed out of these cars they can. The 48. Oh, is Aspen Belvin. Big blink there. That slows you up big time here in the super speedways. That is going to give the lead to Kenneth McCullough in the 89 now. Here comes J.R. Hager with Josh Milam in the 7. Fuel's starting to get light for some of these drivers. A couple of them are on pit road. Dwayne Cooper in the 00, one of those drivers on pit road. On and off pit road along with the 4 of Rick Sebrins. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead and possibly the stage win, it's happening now up front. Here comes another car peeling off of pit road. That is David McCullough in the 2. Final lap of stage number 2. JR Hager out front in the 48 machine. Been a long time since he was on pit road. That fuel tank getting close to empty. How much was he able to save? Does he have enough to get to the end? Everyone in this group was on pit road at the same time. They're all on the same fuel strategy. Who ran their throttle better? Who can run wide open? Here comes the 07 of Scott Bellum with help from Derek Conley. Coming down to the line, who's it gonna be? Give it to the 48 of JR Hager. Now Scott Bellum in the 07 gonna squeeze on by. No caution yet. And there it is. Caution flag out. JR Hager picking up stage win number 2. '48 machine fended off a challenge from the 07 of Scott Bellum to pick up stage win number 2. Caution flag flying, signifying the end of the stage. We'll let these guys hit pit road. Some of these guys unable to continue on, I'm sure, because those tanks are just about dry. So while we set up for this next group of stuff, want to mention, guys, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, the Racing for a Cause Vapor Trails Clothing Truck Series. We'll be doing the Kaylee Phillips Memorial 150 at ISM Speedway, also known as Phoenix. It will be the open dog leg. Make sure you tune in for that. That will start right around 7:50 p.m. Central. Hope you all can join me for that as well. So your stage winner. We'll see if we can't get a word in with him after he makes his pit stop. Sounds like he is running out of fuel. Could be just playing with the throttle, but that thing starting to sputter. And everyone is running out of fuel according to the 15 of Alex Green. And the JR, his engine is shut off. He has got a coast now. Everyone in this group has ran out of fuel. Derek Conley coasting in. 84 of Aspen Belvin coasting in. You cannot miss your pit stall here. Hager fired up, back out on to the track. Aspen Belvin, Travis Elliott, and Jacob Sayers all getting back onto the track as well. But right now, the 2 of David McCullough, he had to make his pit stop right before the end of the stage. We'll see how that plays out for him, where that sorts him on the field here. Right now, the 28 of Derek Conley being scored as the race leader. We'll see if we can't get a word in with our stage winner. JR, this is KR up in the broadcast booth. You got yours on?
10-4.
Man, nice stage win there. Congratulations, picking up second stage. What was your plan there coming off the corner with that hard charging 07 machine?
My plan would be to block as much as I could and hope that he wouldn't try to make a move. I didn't think he would. He seemed pretty content as he was behind me, pushing me to the lead. I figured he'd kind of stay behind me. Wasn't really worried about that. I was focused more on if I was going to make it to the line on fuel or not.
Well, it sounded like everyone was switching the cars off after you all got past the start-finish line. How close was that for you guys?
I ran out right after we crossed the start-finish line. I think the 07 did too. I'm not sure about the other guys. I know my teammates, I'm pretty sure most of them were okay on fuel, so.
All right, well, you win the stage. Looks like you're going to be restarting in third. How do you feel your chances are at winning this thing?
There's still a long way to go in the race, but right now, in my current position, it seems to be pretty good. But with these races being so wild, obviously it's Daytona, anything can still happen.
All right, well, Hager, any shout-outs, thank yous you'd like to give while you got a microphone?
3 Wide Motorsports for everything they've done for me this far, and we're going to close this deal off.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully we'll talk to you again in Victory Lane.
You too.
That is J.R. Hager, driver of the 48 machine here tonight, giving us some insight into his thought process behind this race so far. So, field's getting reset. Lights are out on the pace car. Derek Conley, your race leader, choosing the outside lane. Looking out the back at this hungry group of drivers, Derek Conley has got to find a way to fend all of them off. While he's doing that, he also has to maintain that about 200 mile an hour. No big deal. As the caution lights are going to come back on here. So we're going to do one more lap under caution. We're going to step away for just a minute and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A quick break, quick drink of water. Thank you for being patient with me. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, follow, whatever it is that you need to do to know that this channel is going live, bringing you some of the best racing you'll see 4 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. MaxSpeedTV over on YouTube, broadcasting races on a daily basis. We are going 7 days a week, sometimes multiple races inside of one day. And tonight we are streaming to Twitch as well, so all my Twitch viewers, thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, hit that follow button. Appreciate it. That way you'll know when we are broadcasting these races. It means a lot to the drivers to know that you're sticking around watching. They put on a heck of a show for you guys. Those thumbs ups, those follows, means a lot to them. Goes a long way. But here we go. 55 of 100 laps about to be completed. Green flag gonna fall once again. Derek Conley, the control car. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are back underway as the two of David McCullough is gonna get a great start. And Conley caught sleeping. Derek Conley caught sleeping. Oh, as the 48 of Hager is going to get into McCullough in the 2. David McCullough able to hold on to it, but he is dropping like a rock through the field. Is that 2 machine still not getting up to speed? That is going to give the lead to Derek Conley in the 28. J.R. Hager in the 48 also falling backwards. He is falling all the way to 9th place. But Derek Conley, your race leader for now, with the 51 of Travis Elliott right behind him. And here comes the 18 of Ben Peterson. We got to interview Peterson. He sounded very, very confident. And now he is the first car in the outside lane. That 18 machine looking at a shot to win this thing, but we're on lap 57 of 100. Final stage, final sprint to the end. If this stays green the whole way, we will see a green flag pit stop. They cannot make it to the end from here. In fact, they just about need to make 2 stops. It is that close on fuel. Chase Berry and the 11 machine have not got to talk about Chase Berry a lot. That 11 sporting the Lego logo. Lego my logo. Ego. Chase Berry likes to turn laps in qualifying in reverse. A fun character, great to talk to. Always enjoy watching that 11 machine out here on the super speedways. Meanwhile, he's trying to push the 18 of Ben Peterson to the front. Peterson pulling alongside the 28 of Conley. Not sure what happened to the 2 of David McCullough, but he has been on pit road now in his pit stall for 1 minute and 45 seconds. That is an eternity here when the green flag is out. We do have 1 car that has gone behind the wall. Looks like they have packed up and headed home for the night. And that is the 28, or in 28 spot, the 54 of Jason Kinzer. As we got a caution here. Josh Milam in the 7. Not sure what's happened to Milam, so we're going to back this up, go to our replay here. 7 of Josh Milam working with the 89 of Kenneth McCullough. Just getting hooked in the corner. Cody Ober getting a big piece of that. We go on board with Kenna McCullough. See, just gets into him there in the corner entry. Looked like Josh maybe touched the apron, not 100% sure there. But your race leader is Derek Conley. They have caught up to the pace car. I think we'll see about a 50-50 split here on who hits pit road and who does not. Nobody can make it on fuel the rest of the way. But if you're in the back of the pack, you might want to try a different strategy. Maybe pit off sequence here, any number of things. Derek Conley, he's going to stay out. Here comes Ben Peterson. So much for the 50-50, as it looks like most of the field is coming down pit road. Derek Conley staying out. David Overstreet staying out. And the 18 into his pit stall, not very cleanly. That's going to cost him some time. The 48 of Hager also missing his pit box. The 51 away. Chase Berry away. And Squirmin Herman getting away cleanly as well. Les Levy in the 62. Right now, he is scored 2 laps down. He was hoping to get a wave around, any number of things, but he is not going to be able to get a lap back. As Derek Conley and David Overstreet stay out, do not pit. Guys, we're going to step away for a minute and be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As the lights have gone out on the pace car, the field's starting to form up, and once again, Derek Conley in the 28, choosing the outside lane. Worked well for him last time. Let's see if it can do him any justice this time around as well. You are watching the OP Racing Series as they do the hashtag Bickford Strong 250. .02 of David Overstreet going to be restarting on the inside of the 28 of Derek Conley. Row number 2 will be the 11 of Chase Berry and the 71 of Squirmin' Herman himself. Squirmin' Herman won a race earlier this season. He is looking for his second win as well. We have not had a repeat winner so far this season. 4 races, 4 different winners. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car getting ready to peel off. Derek Conley bringing them down to the green flag. Green flag is out. We're back underway. David Overstreet trying to stay side by side with the 28 of Conley. Field charging right at you. Duck if you get scared. I'll try not to laugh too much at you. Overstreet with a good run. Lots of help from the 11 of Chase Berry. Big blink though by the 11 of Chase Berry. Not something you want to see here at a Super Speedway Series. It does slow everyone in that group down because for that brief moment you are not there. You are not splitting that air difference with all the cars. It slows down that lane that you are in. And if you are the leader when that happens, you are more than likely to see yourself getting left in the dust because no one will want to work with you. But good news is that 11 looks like his internet is settled. He is still out there, still running strong. Side by side, these drivers have been most of this race. Rick Sebren's in the 4. Epic battle during stage number 2. Coming up a little bit short on that end of things. Looking to try and get back to the front. Derek Conley leading the most laps at 18 laps led. Rick Sebren sitting second in that column with 12 laps led. And then Cody Eldred still at 6 laps led, but Eldred trying to find a way back to the front of this thing. Robert Payne in the 3 machine. 5th car in that outside lane, right behind the 84 Aspen Bellman. Scott Bellum in the 07. We saw Scott Bellum challenge earlier for a stage win. David Overstreet in the 02, starting to edge up in front of Derek Conley. side by side still as the 46 of Kelly Milam. Fourth car in the inside line, trying to get to the back bumper of the 51 of Travis Elliott. Meanwhile, the 24 is also closing ground. That is Stacy Beddard in that 24 machine, that Penske yellow. As we got one car in trouble, caution is coming out. Ben Peterson in the 18 caught up in it. The 15 of Alex Green. Lots of cars heavily damaged as we're going to go to our MaxSpeedTV replay, see what happened here. Get a shot from high atop the blimp. Ben Peterson in the 18. Alex Green in the 15. Jacob Sayers in the 39. A lot of cars caught up in this one. Look like the 2 and the 17 make contact. The 39 of Sayers clipping the apron. We're gonna go on board now with Jacob Sayers. A lot of cars torn up, a lot of heavy damage going on right there. Now, Derek Conley is going to hit pit road this time, along with David Overstreet and several other drivers hitting pit road. Most of the field coming down to be serviced by their pit crews. Derek Conley into his pit stall. Race off of pit road. Gonna be won by the 28. Squirmin' Herman following right behind him. Everyone has hit pit road. Do a little bit of housekeeping here. We now have 23 cars on the lead lap. Ben Peterson in the 18. He is the last car on the lead lap. However, I think he's going to go a lap down when he hits pit road this time. Or he could just be out of place due to scoring. And it looks like that is what's going to happen. So Ben Peterson going to be trapped one lap down. So that is going to put DJ Mitzel in the 61. Now is the last car on the lead lap, but you can see our race leader, the 28 of Derek Conley, right there. Les Levy, he is one lap down. We have had 5 cautions for 18 laps here tonight. 2 of those cautions were stage-ending cautions. We got 30 laps to go, 28 lead changes. It's quite a few lead changes here tonight. Anybody feel like having smooth jazz hour? Let's see if we can get the soulfully smooth voice of Derek Conley here.
Nobody pitted.
Derek Conley, this KR up in the broadcast booth. You got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, man. How's it going?
Oh, that's going just fine. We thought we'd have a little bit of jazz hour here, some smooth jazz, get an interview in with you.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
Well, you've been out front now for 21 laps. That 28 machine looking very solid. What's it going to take to win this thing?
lot of luck. That's about all it takes here, is just a lot of luck. I've done my best to stay as clean as possible throughout the race. Currently have 0 incident points. I got a little bit of damage from a pit road scuffle before stage 1. It's not affecting me, so I'm just gonna do my best to keep my car out front, keep it clean, and not push it too hard until it's time.
Well, so far everything's going according to plan. It's a nice job on that. Great challenges for the stage wins, but that doesn't get you a victory. If you win this thing, are you gonna see a throat doctor?
No, I'll be fine. I actually like this voice. I think it makes me sound better.
You think it makes you sound better? Well, lights are out on the pace car. Looks like you're gonna choose the high lane once again. How's that been working out for you?
As long as I got one heck of a pusher, there's nobody that's going to touch us on this high line. I got Rick Seabrands and Kelly Mileman behind him, so I think we're going to make a pretty good run of it for about the next 15-20 laps, as long as we can stay hooked up.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. We'll get you back down there. Thank you very much. But before we let you go, any shout-outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
Just you for broadcasting, Alex, Cody, Rob, and Mark for everything they do putting this on and race control. My teammates, Josh, Kelly, Ernie couldn't be here today because he's actually at the Chili Bowl. And yeah, everybody watching.
All right, well, good luck to you, and hopefully we'll talk to you later on.
All right, appreciate it, bud.
That is Derek Conley in the 28 machine right now, your race leader, giving us some good insight. Says just needs a good push. I'll tell you what, that 4 machine of Rick Seabrans, he can push. But Rick, I know Rick, he's gonna want to try and win this thing. If he sees an opening, Rick is probably gonna take it. Until then, he will push that 28, and they will be a dynamic duo here. So keep your eye on that pairing, the 71 and the 11. They come for this restart. They need to hook up quickly. Be bumper to bumper for this thing. Here we go once again. Pace car peeling off. Derek Conley in control of the field. Green flag is out, and we're back underway for the Bickford Strong 250. The race starting to wind down. We're nearing the end of this thing. Final quarter, getting very close to that. Rick Seabrans in the 4, trying to push Derek Conley in the 28. Another big blink from the 11 machine. Down this long Daytona backstretch. Chase Berry on the back bumper of the 71 of Stephen Herman. They're going to get a good run through the corner here, but that outside lane always battles right back down the straightaways. Here comes Derek Conley at the line. It's going to be very close, but Stephen Herman hanging tough on that inside lane and give that lap lead to Derek Conley in the 28. Alex Green in the 15. We saw him wadded up in an accident. That 15 machine used a fast repair, has gotten back out there. He's got to make up some lost ground, along with the 39 of Jacob Sayers. But Jacob Sayers is 1 lap down in 24th spot. Alex Green, he is sitting in 19th place. Dwayne Cooper, early race contender, he is right now running in 18th spot, right behind the 61 of DJ Mitzel. Mitzel, who is trapped 1 lap down in 23rd. But you'll pick whatever partner you can find here on these plate tracks. Gotta find someone you can work with. 02 of David Overstreet. Now he's moving in behind Dwayne Cooper. And Cody Ober in 16th place in the 8 machine. So some housekeeping just so you know where everyone stands. Right now we have 21 cars on the lead lap. That is the 7 machine of Josh Milam is the last car on the lead lap. Ben Peterson in the 18 is the first car, 1 lap down in 22nd spot. DJ Mitzel, Jacob Sayers, 23rd, 24th. David McCullough is 2 laps down in the 2 machine. And Les Levy in the 62. Last car running out on the track. He is also 2 laps down in 26th spot. We do have 2 cars that have gone home. That is Tristan Walker in the 17 and Jason Kinzer in the 54. We have a pass for the lead as Rick Sebrins in the 4 is going to take over the top spot. Meanwhile, in about the middle of this field, of this pack, we got 3 wide racing with Kenneth McCullough in the 89 running that upper lane. Got help from the 2 of David McCullough, as David McCullough is going to get in the wall through the tunnel turn. Kelly Milam in the 46. First car in that outside lane with some help from the 24. Stacy Bedard pushing the 46. Another lap down, getting closer and closer to the end of this thing. We will see 1 more pit stop, whether it'll be under caution or green flag. Not sure how it's going to shape up yet. But when we hit green flag pit stops, it's really going to be important that you hit pit road with a teammate or a partner of some sort. You guys work together to come off pit road. Get up to speed as quickly as possible, losing as little time as possible. And it will spread this field out. But right now, they're kind of bunched up together. Top 14, all sitting right there. Kenneth McCullough in that 89 machine, last car in this group. We go on board with the 89. Beautiful night here at Daytona. Lights are on and shining, and McCullough's going to go to the high side here around the 30 of Todd Poston. Ben Peterson in the 18 machine. We saw him caught up in a little bit of an incident as the 48 of J.R. Hager is going to go around. Hager caught up into a crash here. Heavy damage on that thing. The 02 of Overstreet also involved. Those cars were on the lead lap. We're going to go to our MaxSpeedTV replay, figure out what happened to the 38. The 24 of Bedard's getting into the wall. Robert Payne takes evasive action, collects the 48. The 02 late to the party, but had a car in front of him, just couldn't see it. Take another look at this. Big pile up. See Hager go sideways. And David Overstreet, view was blocked. This would be the final pit stop of the night. I'd expect to see everyone hit pit road. We're on board with Derek Conley as he is coming down pit road, bringing the entire field with him. As I said, this should be the final pit stop for the rest of the field. Don't want to overshoot your pit box. Don't want to have to back up, go forward, back up, reorient. You got to hit it perfectly. Fuel only for the 28. He is the first one off of pit road. Robert Payne in the 3, gaining a few spots on that pit stop as well. All right, while we reset the field, we're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the lights have gone out on the pace car. Derek Conley is still out front of this thing. He is locked down the most laps led. Well, I spoke a little too soon. We got 16 laps to go. Derek Conley has led for 30 laps. Rick Seabrins has led for 15. Rick would have to get out front pretty darn quick, though, to lock out Derek Conley from bleeding the most laps here tonight. 16 laps to go, field forming up down this long Daytona backstretch. Pace car out in front of him, keeping them at a nice and steady 80 miles an hour. Looking out the back of Derek Conley in the 28 for this restart. All these drivers hung up, bunched up, nice and tight. We have 21 cars on the lead lap. DJ Mitchell in the 61. Here we go, folks, once again. Green flag is out. Derek Conley on the throttle, trying to pull away. Robert Payne in the 3, thinking about making a move to the outside. Stays tucked in. Rick Sebren's in the 4, Derek Conley in the 28. Those two going to be very tough competition if they stay hooked up and try and shove off and away from everyone. But they're going to start battling for the lead here. Squirmin' Herman in the 71 on the outside. He's got some help from the 3 of Robert Payne. Scott Bellum in the 07. Oh, a little bit of contact there in the 48 of Hager's going to go around. J.R. Hager spinning into the infield. He is down below the racing surface, so we will not get a caution, and he is going to take a flatbed back to his pit stall. That car looked like it hit the wall a ton. Robert Payne won the season opener. Looking to get his second win of the season in that 3 machine. Right now he's pushing the 71, trying to get them out front. Squirmin' Herman in that 71 machine. Herman gonna lead that lap. Cody Eldred in the 14, battling back after winning stage 1, losing a lot of ground, getting caught up in an incident. Here he is, 3rd car in the inside line, having an up and down race, but with 13 laps to go, he's made it back to the front, setting himself up to be in position to challenge for the race win. Robert Payne in the 3, once again peeking to the outside. We go on aboard with Payne. Good look at the 71 of Squirmin' Herman and the 28 of Derek Conley. Outside lane with a good run down the backstretch. Robert Payne gonna give a good shot to Herman as they go into turn 3. But then that inside lane's gonna challenge right back. Rick Sebren's in the 4. Waiting for his chance to make his move. Meanwhile, Dwayne Cooper into the outer lane. Dwayne Cooper working with the 18 of Ben Peterson. As we got big contact in the front, one going up and over. David Overstreet's gonna squeeze by. Not sure who that was that went up and over. We're gonna take this to the blimp to see what happened here. Scott Bellum, Cody Eldred making contact. That is the 07 of Scott Bellum. Who's going to go up and over. Lands it all 4 tires back down on the ground. Looked like a little bit of a bump from the 51. Is going to move the 07 quickly down into the 14 of Cody Eldred. Take one more look at this. A lot of torn up cars. Gonna be a lot of busy body shops tomorrow morning. That is gonna give the lead to Stephen Herman in the 71 with 10 laps to go. Just a few cars hitting pit road. These were some of the guys that were caught up in this most recent incident. DJ Mitzel in the 61, Cody Over in the 8. JR Hager in the 48. Lost control of his car earlier. Had some help, I'm sure. An unfortunate bump sent him to the inside wall. Wayne Cooper pulling away. While we get set up for this, guys, let's see if we can't talk to the driver of the 71 machine. That is none other than Squirmin' Herman. Steven, you got your ears on, bud?
I got you, man.
Man, that 71 machine running up front, lead car right now. Looking to pick up win number 2 on the season. What's it going to take for you to win this thing?
We're going to need a good push from the 4 car. I'm probably going to go on the outside here. Good push, get in front of 28, and go.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. How are you going to execute it with all the other drivers trying to take that top spot away from you?
Man, I just got to get a good start. Got to go on green. Just shift right. Get a good start.
Sounds good. I like it a lot. Well, man, that 71 machine's been battling to the front. Now you're up front. Got that clean air. So good luck to you. Before we let you go, any shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
Sounds good, man. Hopefully I talk to you in about 10 laps.
All right. Good luck to you, Steven.
Thanks.
That is Squirmin' Herman, 3-wide motorsports driver. I like the camo paint scheme on that thing. I think it looks really good. Nice and sharp looking. A lot of good looking paints out here tonight. Have it your way, the Burger King 104 car of Brandon Beckrow. Brandon started 28th. Right now he is sitting in 11th. It's a good movement for him through the field. As we check our race progress here, we see Squirmin' Herman has gained 16 positions. Chase Berry has gained 20. The 02 of David Overstreet has gained 20. So 20 spots gained since the drop of the green flag. That's a lot of cars to pass. The 3 of Robert Payne started in 15th, sitting in 3rd. Very important that this second row gets a good restart for the leaders. Not just to help the leaders get away, but to also keep that line moving. The lights are out on the pace car. Field's starting to form up. Herman choosing the outside lane. Conley to the inside. Seven laps to go. Should we get a caution around 5 laps to go, 4 laps to go, that will be the race. And that is something that you have to keep in mind as you're setting up here. We're going to see a wild 6-lap shootout to the end of this thing, because any lap could be the last lap. We have 7 cautions for 28 laps. 2 of those cautions were at the stage end. But this one is drawing to a close, and we're getting ready to go back green flag racing once again. Pace car is off. Squirmin' Herman gets a little bit of wheel spin. Derek Conley's going to edge out in front of him. Rick Sebrans, though, going to challenge right back in that 4 and give Herman a shot here as they head off into turn number 1. Derek Conley in the 28 with some help from the 3 of Robert Payne. Everyone's going to be pushing for all their worth, no longer caring about the engine temperatures. You just hold your foot to the floor. These things don't need to breathe for 6 laps. Just hold it to the floor. 84, Aspen Belvin, sneaking his way back to the front. Todd Poston, haven't got to talk about him yet, but here he is. Into the race. He's starting to make his challenge for this win. 5 laps to go. Lead group starting to break away. 10-car breakaway. Alex Green in the 15. What a challenge he's had to come back through the field after using a fast repair, getting that damage fixed. Keep your eye on that 15 machine. If he's still out there, he's going to be one to watch. Ooh, Robert Payne almost getting down below the yellow line there. Not what you want to do in the middle of the corner. Not in a tight group like this. These guys really running very close. Everyone trying to hang tough. Oh, and Robert turning the leaders, all 10 of them, getting involved in that. It looks like Chase Berry, maybe in the 11, was the only one that got through that. Big contact there. Coming out of the tri-oval. We're going to go to our instant replay and ride aboard with Chase Berry. And Chase Berry able to squeeze through that like butter. Back this up a little too far. We're going to check this out one more time from the 4 machine of Rick Sebrans. Robert Payne in the 3. Wiggles up above that yellow line. Collects Derek Conley, Todd Poston, Alex Green involved in this one. Aspen Velvin going around and through the grass. 3 laps to go this time. And it looks like this is going to be Chase Berry's race to win. Not sure how this is going to play out. And it really all depends on when you caught up to the pace car. And that's a little bit hard to judge when the iRacing is deemed that everyone's caught up to the pace car, but 2 laps to go now. And the lights are not on. This is gonna finish, or the lights are on. This is gonna finish under yellow. Chase Berry hoping his internet connection holds off. Had a few moments where he's blinked then here and there. But the 11 machine is going to be your race winner with a great heads-up move to get through that. Aspen Belvin in second, Kelly Milam in third. Josh Durham in the 88 machine, he is going to sneak into 4th place, and DJ Mitzel will end up with a top 5 after being a lap down in this race. So surprise finishing order for the top 5 here. Again, Chase Berry with a blink. He's got to be crossing his fingers, just hoping he gets to the end of this thing before his internet drops out. He'd be picking up his first win of the season. White flag, final lap, as the yellow flag is waving at the same time. Guys, don't go anywhere. Our post-race show will be taking place. We'll get to interview our top 3 drivers, hear them tell their side of the story of tonight's race. And what a great race it was. We saw some good action all throughout. Caution total is 8 here tonight for 30 laps. 37 lead changes. Top 3 starting to help push that pace car go a little bit faster, but unfortunately not going to help them in this situation. Final time through 3 and 4 at a agonizing 80 miles an hour. Chase Berry in the 11, right place, right time, making the good moves, making his car through the gaps that presented itself, and the 11 of Chase Berry gonna pick up his first win of the season in that 11 machine. As all heck's breaking loose now. Rick Seabrans into that pit wall hard. And Chase Berry gonna celebrate as only Chase Berry can in a full reverse victory lap. All right, guys, we're going to set up our post-race show while Chase Berry does his victory celebration. Nobody go anywhere. We'll be bringing you our Max Speed TV after party. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Chase Berry has done a unique victory lap, and now he's celebrating by ripping up the infield here at Daytona. Chase, congratulations on your race win, man. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, it was non-eventful, you know, just kind of hung out the back, saved my stuff until halfway, and then went on from that.
Well, walk us through that last caution, how you were able to pick the right lane and squeeze through there and come out with the lead and eventually the race win.
Well, I closed my eyes and hoped for the best because I was actually I wanted to get to the top. I felt like if I got onto the top, I could actually do something outside 3 wide, but I just could never get up there. And then they wrecked, and then the whole open turned to the bottom, passed them, made it through. Surprising.
Well, Chase, you got through it. You pick up your first win of the season here in the OP Racing Superspeedway Series. Gotta feel good. What do you think your chances are on the championship here?
I don't even know. Whenever we get there, that's when we'll start thinking about it. I gotta make it there. I mean, I know I'm locked in now, but once Chase starts, then we'll figure out what the chances look like after a round or two.
All right, well, congratulations, Mr. Berry, on that race win. That 11 Lego machine doing a great burnout here on pit road. Nice job. Before we let you go, any shout outs, thank yous to your mom, dad, sponsors?
Yeah, you know, I'll give a shout out, you know, to JSI Aspen. He worked pretty good with me. Travis and Tristan and Jacob, you know, helping me out all the time. And you know, Mark Vega for doing the race control with Spanish beer in the swimming pool. But, you know, I just also want to give out, you know, prayers to Stacy's family and everything. You know, it's kind of sad, everything. So hopefully everything gets better for him and everything.
All right, Chase. Again, congratulations on your race win, man. Nice job out there today.
Thank you, sir.
Now it's time to move on to our second place finisher. That is none other than Aspen Belvin in the 84 machine. Aspen, congratulations on second place. Nice job out there. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Oh, it was pretty hectic tonight. You know, just trying to stay up front and everything and running with our guys in JSI. But we got everything together, got up behind Chase there at the end, and we were going to work as hard as we possibly could with the laps that we had left.
Well, you won the championship last season. How is that experience going to help you going into this season, and what can you do to improve on winning the championship as far as making it 2 in a row?
Just being consistent like I was last year, you know, just these top 5 finishes, getting stage points as much as I can. Now that the tempers have kind of calmed down a little bit easier to race around people, and it was really easy to strategize tonight, and that's one thing we do really well with JSI. As you saw, we had the fuel runs, people running out of fuel, all of us having to make it.
It was a great strategy call there in that second stage that y'all made. a spectacular call for me up here in the booth. Nice job on that. Aspen, before we let you go, any shout outs, thank yous?
Oh yeah, I want to definitely thank my teammates, to my dad, who I know is watching, him and his friends. Also, prayers going out to Stacy and their family and everything. We got a big community here. All of our thoughts and prayers again are with them. And also for y'all broadcasting, Alex and them for putting on the league. Can't thank y'all enough.
All right, that is Aspen Belvin, driver of the 84 machine, bringing it home second. Man, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now it's time to talk to Kelly Milam, driver of the 46, bringing it home in third place. Kelly, tell us a little bit about your race.
Well, it's pretty uneventful. Yeah, it's nice cruising out there tonight.
The 46 machine looked like it was on cruise control. Didn't have a whole lot of stuff going on around you. Seemed like you always found someone good to push and making your way constantly to the front. What do you look for in a partner that you always seem to find someone that can take you to the front?
Just fall in there and push them, man. Hopefully they can go, you know. Really don't look for nothing, you know. Just they're holding their line, you can push them there.
Well, nice job getting that 46 into third place. That last caution, that last wreck, what's going through your mind when you're seeing all that going down?
Well, you know, just hold on, hope I didn't get taken out, you know. I was only going to finish, I think I was about 8th or 9th, you know. Just tried to get up high there and make it through it. I tapped someone, I'm not sure who it was, but I made it through clean and come out with a third.
Well, congratulations on that third place finish. Before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Sure, to the Fuel Racing team, Alex, Cody, Robert putting on the league, for you, KR, putting up with us every week, and Mark Vega for doing race control.
Well, there you go. Congratulations on your third place, Kelly. And man, nice job out there tonight.
All right, thank you, man.
That was Kelly Milam, driver of the 46 machine, getting it done here tonight. So guys, nothing left now but to go through our finishing order. Unofficial results: Chase Berry winning this thing, Aspen Belvin bringing it home second. Third place going to Kelly Milam. Fourth will be Josh Durham, and fifth is going to be DJ Mitzel. Brandon Beckrow going to finish seventh. Ben Peterson finishing, Beckrow was sixth, Peterson seventh, and eighth place was the 51 of Travis Elliott. Dwayne Cooper finishing ninth, and 10th going to Scott Bellum. And 11th was Cody Eldred. 12th, David Overstreet. 13th, Jacob Sayers. Derek Conley in 14th. And rounding out the top 15 will be the 3 of Robert Payne. Squirman Herman's going to finish 16th. Rick Sebring 17th. Alex Green in 18th. Todd Post in 19th. And 20th will go to Cody Ober. 21st, Stacy Bedard. Les Levy in the 62 machine going to finish 22nd. And 23rd is going to be Kenneth McCullough. David McCullough finishing 24th. And J.R. Hager finishing in 25th. 26 is Josh Milam. Tristan Walker will be 27th. And Jason Kinzer will finish 28th. And as always, a special thank you to Mark Vega, as he was our race control for tonight's event. So guys, thank you very much for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, thumbs up, whatever it is, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. Let us know what you thought of tonight's event. Guys, thank you very much for joining me in what was an absolutely nail-biting 3-stage race here at Daytona. 250 miles. Only one winner, though, and that was the 11 of Chase Berry. Guys, we'll be doing this again tomorrow. same time, same place. Start time right around 7:45, 7:50 p.m. Central. So y'all have a good night. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.